A family had come to the Caribbean Ocean to celebrate a vacation. There was Julia, her husband Tom, their son Ben, and daughter Cassie. Actually, they were there to celebrate their son Tom's birthday. After that, Julia goes into the ocean for swimming. On the other side, Tom and Ben are fishing. Suddenly, Julia starts feeling something strange in the water. She feels like the ocean water is pulling her away. She gets dragged away from the boat. She starts screaming, but no one can hear her voice. But Tom hears her and brings the boat near her and saves her. Now it's nighttime, and everyone gets busy preparing for the birthday. They celebrate the birthday at night. Everyone's having a great time. Suddenly, their boat gets a jolt. When they go outside to check, there are a bunch of whales outside that had crashed into their boat. But the weird thing was, whales don't even come to this area. After that, Tom goes down to check if the boat got damaged. He goes down but comes back with an injury. He says the boat's shaft is broken, and without it, they can't change the boat's direction. If they start the boat without it, the engine could get damaged. Then they try to contact someone outside, but they can't reach anyone. There's no signal either. When they go outside, they see a meteoroid falling. One meteoroid was coming straight toward them, so they quickly try to start the boat and get out of there. But as soon as they start the boat, the engine breaks down. They quickly go inside the boat and hide. All night, the boat is shaking violently, but in the morning, everything suddenly went silent. The boat wasn't shaking at all. When everyone goes outside to look, they're all shocked because they'd suddenly ended up on land. The ocean water had completely disappeared. Their compass is also pointing to a different direction as north. Tom realizes that because of the Earth's magnetic poles shifting, all the ocean water has moved to a different direction, which probably means humanity around the world has ended. This happened millions of years ago too. Hearing all this, everyone's pretty shocked. On the other side, they're trying to contact someone through the radio, and then they get in touch with a man. He was in a submarine and had also survived like this family. The man tells Tom that the ocean water will probably come back in a few days, so they should go to some high and safe place. Just then, they see a man outside coming toward them. Tom goes up to him and gives him water, but instead of thanking Tom, that man attacks him. Seeing this, Maria gets really scared and goes inside the boat and hides both children. After that, she also goes and hides in the bathroom inside the boat. That man follows Julia into the boat and starts looking for her. Julia was hiding behind him. She tries to attack that man, but the man catches her and starts beating Julia instead. Now seeing this, her daughter attacks that man with a flare gun, which starts a fire there, but nothing happens to that man. Seeing the opportunity, everyone runs out of there. Now, because of the fire, there's a massive explosion in the boat, but that man was still alive. He comes out of the boat and starts chasing them. They were running toward that submarine they'd made contact with, trying to escape from that man. They kept running in that direction, escaping from him. Now, while running, evening comes, and they see a crashed plane. They decide to spend the night in that plane. Everyone's crying, remembering Tom. Now at midnight, Cassie hears some noise outside. When she goes out to check, there's no one there. But then that same man comes up behind her. He was about to attack Cassie when Julia shows up and stabs him with a knife, killing him. Now the next day morning, when they look at that man's body, some animal had eaten his body. This makes Julia realize that this place is full of danger. After that, they leave from there. They're moving forward looking at the map. When Ben gets really thirsty and drinks the dirty water that's there, this makes him sick. So they take Ben and make a camp-like thing from some plastic waste lying around and rest there. They fall asleep there. Then at night, they hear some noise outside. After that, they quickly get out of there and start running. They were running, scared of something. Running, they reach a ship where several containers were lying around and there were some survivors too. Those people also see Julia and her children and hide inside a container. Behind Julia were huge sea crabs. Seeing them, the survivors close the container from inside and hide. After that, Julia and her children climb on top of the container. But while climbing, a crab injures Julia. They survive, but the survivors who were hiding inside the container, crabs enter through a hole and attack them, killing them. Now Julia also becomes unconscious because of the injury. When she regains consciousness, she's alone. Her children aren't there. She starts looking for them. They were right below. They find some water and some guns there, along with a radio, which they start using to try to contact that submarine man. They get through to him. Julia tells him that her map got lost somewhere, so please tell her his location. Julia tells him that huge crabs had attacked them. So that man tells them that those crabs attacked him too. The man says that if all these creatures are coming this way, it means the ocean water will also be here very soon. You should get here as fast as you can. The man fires a flare gun and tells Julia his location. After that, they start moving in his direction. They were moving forward in that direction. After walking a lot, they see a submarine, but it was still pretty far. They were going through between the rocks, but then Julia falls into a pit. She tells her children to go ahead, because water could come there any time. But Cassie didn't want to leave Julia. Julia convinces her, Then reluctantly, both of them have to leave from there. Both of them reach the submarine and start trying to open the door. Then they see the captain standing outside in an injured state. He could die any moment. The submarine captain tells them to go inside because he could die any time, so he wasn't going to come into the submarine. There was only room for 3 people in the submarine. Hearing this, Cassie runs from there to get Julia. On the other side, crabs enter that pit. Julia starts shooting them, but there were too many crabs, so Julia couldn't handle them. Just then, Cassie arrives and pulls Julia out of there. After that, both of them start running toward the submarine. As soon as they reach near the submarine, huge waves of water start coming. Then everyone goes inside the submarine. After that, those huge waves crash into the submarine, causing it to shake violently, which makes everyone inside pass out. After some time, when they regain consciousness, the submarine wasn't shaking anymore. After that, when they go outside to look, they were in a city that was completely destroyed. There was no one here except these 3, and this is where our story ends. So guys, if you liked this story, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.